What's going on, everyone? So, as some of y'all may have noticed, or have you seen in the video, I sold part of my collection. Why did I sell my collection? There's a few reasons why I sold it. Not to say it wasn't hard to get rid of, because it was. So I figured I'd do this little video and explain why I sold it. I'm not going to say how much I got out of it, but I will tell why I sold the collection. So I've been collecting toys all my life. Some of you may know, I grew up on a farm. I'm fourth generation, me and my sister, and then our kids will be a fifth generation farm. So my sister and I both have jobs, and some of you may not know that I am a contractor, and I'm not going to say what my sister does, but we have always been around this farm. We live on a farm. We've always been on the farm. We grew up as kids on the farm and everything, and just my mom and dad live right behind us. So that being said, we've always been around equipment, cattle, and everything. My great granddaddy, actually started the farm back in the early 1900s, and they always milked cows. Up until the I was senior in high school, and I'm 42, so I was a senior in high school. So 97, my granddaddy got sick, and at that point in his life, they decided to get out of the dairy business and go strictly to Angus cattle. So after he passed away, my grandmother had passed away, my uncle was in charge of the farm. And then after he died, his wife sold all the cattle and all the equipment. So we was left with the farm as far as lands, buildings, and all that. And a lot of y'all know equipment is very expensive to purchase and everything. So we leased our farm out to a guy that my dad went to school with, and he row crops. So that being said, this year I've wanted to ever since my uncle passed away and all the cattle got sold, I always kind of wanted to get back into the cattle. That's what I guess of course, he was still alive when I kind of got into this, back into collecting. This year I really stepped back and started thinking about how our farm was running and everything. So I decided I want to get back into the cattle business. We can't afford the equipment to run the farm. We do have some equipment. We do hay and everything, and we own several tractors and, smaller equipment. But I decided that I wanted to be able to get back into cattle. So the cattle was not the thing. We needed something here to help us out on the farm. I had a meeting with my mom and dad about some of the things, got with them, decided that come spring, we will be back buying cattle. we have 20 acres that we're going to put back on the farm to put cattle on. So all that being said, the reason why I sold the trucks, it was hard. I'm not going to say it wasn't, because it was. We needed something. And those trucks, yes, I hated to see them go. It was hard to let them go, especially boxing them up and everything. It was hard. It was an emotional moment, because I had, in the last 5 years, really started collecting DCPs. And I can probably remember where most of them come from. Now, I still have probably 200 still in my collection. The reason I sold those, they was in a box. They was able to move a whole lot easier than the ones that was not in a box. If, you got to start wrapping them up and everything to be able to ship them, take them to a person to sell them. But I decided that instead of them sitting here on my wall, it was time to let them go. Am I getting out of the hobby? No. Am I still building? Yes. Am I still collecting? Yes. Nothing has changed as far as what the channel, well, it may change. Like I said, my son and I are working on his truck. That may be on the channel some. And also, the farm may be on the channel as far as, I know this is a die-cast channel, but every once in a while I may do an update on what's going on with the farm, if that's something y'all want to see. Like when we get cattle and everything, I may show y'all the cattle we buy and how the progress is going as far as everything is going. But as far as me, and I had several people message me, are you getting out of the hobby? Are you still building? Is the channel going away? Are you getting off Instagram? Are you getting off Facebook? No. None of that is going to happen. I needed to be able to come up with some money to make a purchase. So that being said, let me show you the purchase that we have made. Well, this is the new purchase, everyone. This is a 2021 Polaris Ranger 1000. This is something we really needed. We've been needing one, and we are just now doing it. So this is what those trucks paid for. Did not pay for all of it, but it put a big chunk into the purchase of this. We will be using this all the time. I picked it up Friday, and the pictures and the videos, that was yesterday. I met a guy in Louisville to pick the trucks up. But we went Friday, I took off work and went and picked this up. So this is why I sold my trucks. This is kind of the back part of our farm. This is not where the cattle will be. This is just an area that I could get to that was semi-shaded so I could take some videos. Really pretty back here, peaceful. So yeah, that's why I got rid of my trucks. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If y'all want to see some more of the farm and everything, just let me know in the comments. And the next video, we will be back building trucks. See y'all on the next one.